A lot of what we see is that people are overwhelmed because things are changing so much. 95% of the world's data roughly was created in the past 2 years. People know that things are changing faster and faster, and they know they can't keep up with it. So the challenge that we're seeing is that many enterprises are using old tools to solve new problems. They don't know how to sift through all the information to glean the clarity and the insights they need to make accurate decisions. So as a result, people either do nothing or they make decisions based on opinion, not based on fact. People are focused on cost. They're looking for cost calculators, they're looking for cost consulting, but the reality is they don't just need cost analysis, they need value analysis. Folks are okay paying more for something if they have transparency around what they're getting for that additional investment. So the challenge is, if I'm going to move up the stack, if I'm going to consume a different type of service, go to a different vendor or a different offering, is there transparency on the additional things I'm paying for and the value I get for that additional investment? Until that happens, folks are going to feel like it's a black box of decision making and they can't really have a strategy that's backed by data. We have what we call the site model. There are 4 different kind of capabilities that we offer. So we offer the ability to, number 1, compare. When you want to look at different services across vendors or different services within the same vendor. I want to look at Amazon, Azure, Google. I want to look at Azure, SoftLayer, Synergy, or Simplivity, or Nutanix. Insert your vendor of choice. I want to look at different pricing models. I want to look at different deployment models. I want to compare infrastructure to platform or software as a service. So comparison is something that we pride ourselves on to help people look at multiple options. We also do ingestion. So when you want to look at different decisions at scale, you don't want to just look at one use case that you might input manually or mock up manually. You want to look at 1,000 applications or everything in an entire CMDB or configuration management database. We have the ability to automatically ingest and score those execution venues against the scenarios that you have in mind and make sure that you can get insight quickly at scale. The third thing that we do is that we transform. When you bring in applications, you bring in use cases, sometimes you want to understand what it would look like to wrap containers around that, or to change databases, or to upgrade operating systems. We can show you what that looks like before you actually pay to do the work. And we can filter that down so you can understand where your investment is going to give you the biggest bang for your buck. The last thing that we do is that we enrich the data set. Many enterprises can provide technical information but not financial information. If you know the servers and the components and the architectures that you want to assess, but not the cost of those, we can inject industry standard data to bring together a picture to show you what people are typically paying today for what you're doing. And that helps you answer the question, is the transformation option that I'm looking at going to save me money or not? One of the unique things about CloudGenera is that you can actually consume our expertise, if you will, 2 different ways. We have products that you can purchase, but we also have services that you can consume. Because sometimes you have folks within your organization who may be tasked or assigned to solve these problems. They can buy our product. They can glean insights from the comparisons and the ingestion and the transformations, etc. But then other times you don't have people that are trained to talk the vernacular of cloud. You don't have people that understand what it means to move up and down the stack or to understand good architecture as you evolve certain applications. And you want to consume us as a service so that you can benefit from landmines and hiccups that other people have hit. Our purpose is to solve a problem and to help you move from information to clarity to insight to make better data-driven decisions.